Let's talk about the NFL. 32 college football players saw their dreams come true last night at day one of the 2019 NFL Draft. The Arizona Cardinals chose the first pick. Yahoo Finance's Patriots fan, Dan Roberts, is in the newsroom to give us more highlights. Dan?
Yeah, guys, look, there are a couple of interesting business narratives here. First of all, very big for the city of Nashville, which is hosting the draft. 125,000 people flooded the city yesterday. If you saw even a second of any of the footage, it was eye-popping. I mean, just, the big main drag there, Broadway, was just packed full. And if anyone tells you the NFL is dead or declining, just look at a single clip from the draft scene yesterday, and they will believe otherwise. Now, on the broadcast side, the ratings have just come out for how ABC did. This was a big test for ABC, which of course is owned by Disney. This was the first year that ABC was broadcasting the first 3 days of the draft. Last year it was Fox, and then the draft is also on ESPN, which is also Disney. The numbers very good for the first day on ABC, up 28% from the ratings that Fox saw for the first night of the draft last year. So this was really a Disney affair on TV this year.
And what are the sort of implications then? Who are the sort of winners and losers? And I don't mean the teams. I mean, talk to us about the bigger ripple effect.
Sure. I think, as I mentioned for Nashville, you're already hearing the people there talk about hosting the World Cup in 2026, which I think a lot of people would have scoffed at a couple of years ago. But the city is trying to show that it can be a huge destination for major sports events. The draft, is the biggest multi-day event Nashville has ever hosted, the city says. Now, on the broadcast side, when you talk about winners and losers, I think the NFL, a huge winner. I mean, let's see what the next 2 days do. But it's always the biggest on night one, which was last night, Thursday. But the NFL just proving its might, its power, its reach. And then for Disney, this was really all about, if I'm wearing my kind of skeptic's hat, but it's the truth, ESPN trying to cozy up to the NFL, because that relationship has been fraught in recent years. So leading up to when the draft actually started last night, that is the Cardinals making that first pick, you saw a lot of nice, lovely, love-in interviews. For example, someone from ESPN interviewing Roger Goodell, mostly positive about how great the NFL is. So we see what's really going on here. ESPN, which is Disney, trying to really safeguard that relationship, because as we move forward with the streaming wars going on, it's anyone's guess what happens next in the next 3 to 5 years with broadcast rights for the NFL. A lot of people think someone like Amazon could swoop in and buy the rights to something like the Sunday Ticket package, which is currently DirecTV. So I would call this, in terms of big winners, Julie, ESPN and the Mouse House Disney trying to really secure its foothold, its relationship with the NFL for the next few years.